Adam Carolla might have gone a little overboard this time.
Okay.
First of all, the Filipino community is upset with him over comments he made during his podcast, and he was talking about Manny Pacquiao. All right, so I'm going to read you his exact comments, and you can judge for yourself whether or not you think they're racist. So he says, here's how you know when your country doesn't have a lot going for it, when everything is about Manny Pacquiao. Get a fucking life as a country. All you fucking got is just an illiterate guy who happens to smash other guys in the head better than other people. Really, you want some guy with brain damage running your country? Why don't you get your shit together? All you have over there is Manny Pacquiao and sex stores.
Terrible, he says at that. Okay. Now, first of all, why don't we get our shit together? Our country's obsessed with Tiger Woods, right? I mean, how many Tiger Woods stories did you hear when he, came out with the mistresses, et cetera, et cetera? So countries getting obsessed by sports figures only happens all the time. But you're trying to analyze jokes, and that's not the right way to go, okay? I mean, yeah, so Filipinos are upset because of what he said, all you have is Manny Pacquiao, but he doesn't really believe that. It's a joke, okay? And is the Philippines known for some sex stores? I guess. I thought Thailand was more known for that, but don't put me in trouble, okay? I'm tempted to give him a full and complete pardon. What do you think about that?
I think it's a little crazy.
Okay, crazy, go.
I don't see him as a comedian. I don't know, is Adam Carolla known as a comedian?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he does a podcast now where he does rants, right? And he's half kidding, half serious. Mm-hmm. So, but, I mean, he's not doing serious political commentary, if you ask me. Mm-hmm. I mean, if you're taking him that seriously, that might be an issue.
But if I've listened to him once in a while, and if he's half serious, half kidding, when do you know when he's serious and when he's kidding? You see what I'm saying? And, okay, look, he apologized for this. After a lot of pressure from the Filipino community, he decided to say sorry, but this is what his comments said. Read your comments. By the way, he tweeted this, because Twitter is the way you apologize now.
Apparently.
So, read your comments. Sorry if I offended many of you. I don't pre-plan my commentary. I try to be provocative, funny, but I crossed the line, and I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, I don't think he crossed the line that much. I mean, maybe it's because I totally put him in the comedian category. But, I mean, so if that's crossing the line that much, then what, can you say anything about any country? And look, the Filipino community flips out and they say, look, you'd never say that about black people, you'd never say it about X, Y, and Z, and we're tired of getting pushed around as Asians. Look, I sympathize with them on that, right? But at the same time, is Adam Carolla really pushing you around? He also mentioned about how Pacquiao, prays to chicken wings or something, prays to chicken bones. But look, people make offhanded comments about, hey, voodoo in Haiti and stuff. There's a difference between a joke about voodoo in Haiti and what, like, for example, Pat Robertson said, where he literally said, very seriously, no, they made a pact with the devil, and that's why they got an earthquake. I can distinguish between the two. I'm voting not guilty. Are you voting guilty?
I don't know. I'm honestly in the middle because I don't know the context, right? If he was doing a comedy skit or if he is known as a comedian and he was just joking around, then yeah, comedy is comedy. Comedy is supposed to be provocative and it's supposed to be a little racy. But I don't know. I don't know what the context was, so I can't say.
All right, JR, thoughts? Justice Jackson.
I'm more on the side of guilty, but I mean, he'll get beyond it. I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, guilty. You can be a comedian and then it goes beyond sometimes. If people are offended by it, then they are. Fine. And they are, then they'll get over it after you say, you know what? Yeah, I'm sorry. Whatever.
Are these comments, and now I'm going to get in trouble, are these comments that bad? I mean, it's said in the context, in my opinion, of a joke. Seems like something Howard Stern would say every day, like without any remorse or hesitation. Like, why isn't he in tremendous trouble for every single thing he's ever said on his show?
Maybe it's different because if somebody's making fun of a group or something, but when you're making fun of a country, or some reason countries come together, and they're like, you just talked about our entire population. We need to get our shit together.
All right. We got a kind of a guilty vote and not guilty vote. Anna's in the middle, so we got to go to the Chief Justice. Jesus Godoy, regulate for us. Guilty or not guilty?
He's been like that all his life. I think it's not guilty. He's always trashed Mexicans. He's trashed every race he could. So I've listened to him for a long time. So I think it's not guilty. He's a comedian. So,
yeah, and when he trashes Mexicans, as you say, I mean, you know he's clearly joking and you don't take it personally,
Totally,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Okay. Chief Justice swung me even more. We have a ruling. TYT Supreme Court. It was a split decision. But Adam, you made it. Not guilty. All right. Well, that ought to settle the matter. Can you imagine the Filipino community watches and they're like, well, the TYT Supreme Court did rule. We took it all the way up there, and I guess we lost. It happens. Okay. Pardon.